Hello there, people of the internet. Hans Hacker here. Today, welcome back yet again to Import Tuna Challenge. And as I'm sure you've seen by the description of this stream, we're going back out into the daybreak and defeating more people. Hopefully get the Phantom Nunda up here. It probably won't, but fuck it. And maybe taking on a Wanderer or two whilst we're at it. In fact, there we go, the stream chat has now decided to fucking load. Jesus Christ, that takes forever. That's the only reason why I took a little while from actually starting the stream, so... Anyway. It doesn't matter, we've got... Not quite the ways to go, but I don't understand why they haven't spawned yet. It's actually concerning. Well, I suppose in that time, we should probably think about putting some upgrades on the car, since I know in one of the streams we took out a Wanderer that requires you to have over 10 million. I don't remember who that was now. I can't remember if they were Daybreak or not. No. Well, that one. What took on this guy? I thought some of these I swear I've already erased. No, I think it's the one in Midnight, wasn't it? If I'm recalling correctly. Not you, Side Barbarian, we'll get to you eventually. Product Master, your car is a pile of shit. No, erased you. And you. And you. Actually, let me have them. Is it you? No. You? No. 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 Yeah, it was this guy. Okay, so now we can spend some money on making the R34 a little bit quicker. I've just realised you guys had seen that. One moment. I was just quickly checking who it was that I've already beaten. I do apologise, I didn't realise that the big face cam was still there. So, do forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, yes, so we're... Oh, fucking hell, I'm not in the emulator. Bloody hell. So, yeah, we've got a lot of Daybreak to take care of. Some of these guys will be quite easy. And of course we've got these other guys to attend to as well. I'll probably take on them. Well, if anything, I want to deal with Urban Stars, because they'll be relatively easy. So let's get some mods on the go on the Skyline, because it's in desperate need of more power. I'm going to hit that straight up. I'm going to spend the 10 mil. Boom. Could get the cooling. That's not a bad purchase. The exhaust is actually much more worthwhile because it gives us a little bit more power. We might also do with a nitrous upgrade as well. Okay, now that we've done that. Was that this? No, that's the transmission. I'll make the money back anyway, but. Let's hold off on that. I don't need that. Yeah, as it stands in terms of like of everything else, the Skyline's pretty good in terms of handling modifications. Let's get a new exhaust. Boom. Can we afford the cooling? Only just, fucking hell. 242 horsepower. Not 240, for fuck's sake. It's not 240, what am I on about? I'm talking absolute shit again. 742 horsepower. Got the fully upgraded in, but almost fully upgraded. The Skyline is almost at its most powerful. slowly but surely the R34 will get there. But at some point I am just gonna hold off on power and potentially focus on brakes, because the Skyline's going to need to stop, so we are going to need to do that. We are going to need to do all this stuff, and the body tune as well. Actually, I didn't think of that. I should have probably got that. That might potentially be the next big amount of money that we spend on the car, is a body tune. But again, on the Skylines, it really just holds its own. And again, a Skyline in any game can really just hold its own. I think some new tyres might be worthwhile, actually. Alright. Enough faffing. We're gonna go to Daybreak and focus on these guys. But mostly, are they on the Shinkanjo? Oh, okay, we'll race on the Shinkanjo then. For a little bit. Daybreak. Where's the lines? Shinkanjo. Oh. Let's test out our newly improved R34. Should be good, actually. It is a Skyline, so... Oh, bloody hell. That's a Wanderer. What? What the fuck's your requirement? His name will pop up in a minute. No, won't. Hammer something. Hold on. When we actually get into the rest, I'll pause it. Striking Hammer. Okay, what's his specific requirement, saying you're a Daybreak guy? Striking Hammer. Own 2 of the same car. Oh! Aha! So owning 2 8.6s, well, 3 8.6s. Oh, that wasn't actually such a bad idea. Okay, so we'll keep that. Okay, we'll kick this guy. Someone requires a turbo engine, we'll kick him. 400 and more horsepower, we'll also kick him. Okay. Illusion B, we can take that out, unless I already have. But I'll figure that one out. Okay. Right. This all seems fairly doable. Let's do this. Do you know what? I'm actually glad I bought the 8.6. I will sell it again. After we've defeated that very specific Wanderer that requires me to own 5 cars. I mean, does it have to be 5 different cars? I mean, either way, we've got 6 cars, so it shouldn't really make a difference. I mean, if it does, we're kind of fucked. But I don't think it really matters all that much. The Skyline is reaching its ultimate potential. With each stream, the Skyline gets more and more powerful. It's just a shame we can't hit 900 and nearly 1,000 horsepower. But I wish you could in this game. I'm pretty sure the only TXR game that can do that is in the newer one. I'm not sure actually, I'll have to look into that. We do have an opponent here. Oh, spun you out! Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Set the fucking race, you. Thank you. Asshole. I think as it stands, I think for the most part, I will tend to Urban Stars as much as I can. And of course, when it comes to the PA races, we'll deal with them. We will deal with them in due time, of course. the Skyline does need some handling improvements. Now that we've got all the power we'll ever need to take these guys down, we do need to focus on handling, I think. Because the cheap handling is good, but I do need to save some money for handling upgrades. Skyline does need them. Maybe a slight tune as well, maybe an alteration of the tune as well. That's probably not a bad shout either now that I'm thinking about it. Yep. But once we defeat everyone that we can in this specific day, we'll focus on the rest. At the moment we just go to a random PA and the Phantom Line are just there, and they have been the whole time, and they're just like, where the fuck have you been? And I'll just be like, more importantly, where the fuck have you cunts been? I was like, I've been waiting to race you guys for like 2 streams now. Well then again, I'm pretty confident the Phantom Line don't drop until you beat everybody in all 3 times a day. Again, I could be wrong on that, 'cause I swear that never used to be the case. Oh fuck, he's on the opposite side of the road. Oh. It's not like the new game where I know for a fact you can just turn into the other side. Because they'll have gaps in the barriers, you can just turn through it. Which is quite funny. I might be wrong on that one, yeah, but which count. Alright. It's just mad to me. It's just mad to me that this Skyline is almost fully upgraded. And then again, the final engine tune costs 60. No, it's 15 million. Yeah, 15 million upgrade ones. But it's like, like the thing is, when I first played this game specifically, I was so confused by the game's currency. I was like, why does everything cost like $1 million? And then it dawned on me that it was based off yen. I'm like, okay. That makes sense, I guess. This guy's about to lose. But yeah, I was so confused about it. I'm like, why does the Skyline cost 5 million? Not 6 million, I think. I was like, oh yeah, that's because it's currency is actually based off yen, Japanese yen. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. But the thing is, in TXR3, they don't base the currency off the yen. They base off like dollars or something. Like it's a little bit more recognizable. It doesn't go into the millions when you want to buy a car, because a car, like I'm pretty sure an R34 in TXR3 would cost about 35,000 credits? No, probably more than that. Or about 55,000 credits, give or take. Which I suppose for the time makes a lot of sense, because the R34 was relatively new. Oh, racing the real bone. I've raced this guy before. I'm not racing this guy again. Ah, fuck. It's because I want to go back onto the other lines. But yeah, that was a bit strange. Although there is one thing about that game that I do find quite interesting. I realised whilst playing that, both in the original capacity with the original Let's Play, which I can't continue, I can't get the save back, and the streamed one I started over a year ago. I thought I started that like 6 months ago, but it turns out it was a year, so yeah, we'll come back to that eventually. But yeah, I realised that in the menu there's a clock, and it shows the time, and I quickly realised that that wasn't the time here in the UK, but it was the time in Japan. I don't know how accurate that clock actually is, like whether that was for 2003 or whether that's for now. I don't know, but I did find that pretty interesting when I first saw it, it has to be said. I was like, what is that? Why is that there? Oh, no. But I will be going back to TXR3 at a later date. But first, I do want to focus on an idea that I've got, that I've been cooking up for a little while in my And I'm not sure if anyone's tried it, so if anyone has, then yay, good. Don't know if I'm going to get fucked over by it. Might do. I do wish that. I do wish the specific game I'm speaking of actually had subtitles, so then we would be fine. Doesn't though. Oh, so there's no one down here. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, this car needs some definite handling improvements before we tackle the Phantom Knight in potentially the next stream. After I've defeated everybody, I am going to check like 2 PAs that those guys all spawn at. I mean, I could just be an idiot and just split it between streams, but I'm not actually going to do that. That is a ridiculous idea. How's this guy? Oh, racing, yeah, racing. Well, that was just a regular guy. No, it's just a fucking wanderer that will kick the arsehole on it. Start the stream. Aha! We do have opponents up there. Scotland's absolutely flying around here, man. I mean, I would expect it to do so, considering it has 700 horsepower. Or 742 PS. Which again, I assume is the metric equivalent of horsepower. I mean, it means the same thing, just like a bar system that they use for turbo. Which, to be fair, I kind of prefer that, like, weirdly. In terms of, as a measurement. I may not understand kilometers an hour, but I can vaguely understand the bars. Turbo. You can thank this game. Oh, and Wind at Midnight. Great anime. Fucking love that show. Because if anyone's ever watched Initial D and you want anything more heavily car related, genuinely check out Wind at Midnight. It is fucking great. Especially with the Devil's E. Devil's E in the anime is absurd. Then again, it is absurd in this game as well. And we will be racing the Devil's E at some stage. And when we do, it'll be funny. Yeah, you see what? Okay. Now I get why I said I need better brakes on the Skyline. Skyline's braking leaves a little bit to be desired. By the time we get to the engine tune level S or N, the Skyline will have 3 turbos, which is 1 turbo less than Misty would have ideally. Misty would have would ideally want to have 4, but you know what? If this game gives me 3, I will take a triple turbo Skyline. It's not 4 turbos, but man can drink. That's a point. Oh fucking hell! How many people out there are excited for Clutch, the new racing game being made by former Forza Horizon devs? Because I've seen gameplay on that, and I watched Black Panther's video about it a couple of days ago, and I saw it, and I'm like, yo, this game looks fucking amazing. This is doing what Need for Speed and Forza just won't do. Interior customization on actual cars. The closest we're going to get to a spiritual successor of Midnight Club. Instead of Mario Kart. But that's a point actually. I am curious about that game. Have they actually got any of the F1 drivers who actually live in Monaco to make like cameos in that game? Because if they do, that'd be hilarious. I would love that. I would genuinely love that. You are not relevant in the conversation. Fuck off. Although, if there is one other good thing about Clutch as a game, it has an M3 GTR Not the Pussy Street version either. A actual M3 GTR. Like a proper racing M3 GTR. So if it does not have the straight cut gears and the P60 V8, I'm going to be apocalyptically sad. Fucking better. And you better allow people to upload custom liveries, because I can guarantee you the first livery that's going to be out for that game, an M3 livery from Most Wanted. If that's not allowed, I'm going to be so mad. I know I'm biased towards the M3 GTR and Most Wanted, because Most Wanted is one of the best Need for Speeds of all time. At least in my opinion. I will die on a fucking hill and fight with any motherfucker who tries to tell me that Most Wanted is crap. If we're talking about 2012 version, nah, it's not bad, but it is pretty lacking. It does lack in a lot of areas, so. But like Most Wanted as a whole, as a concept, was a great concept for a game. I'm going to turn the audio off, just so you don't hear the annoying beeping. So you just have to enjoy the music. Well, what fucking is that micro? Imagine seeing an R34, right, doing 150 right at you. Like that must be terrifying. Like the AIs of this game must be shitting themselves when they see that. If you're wondering as to why I'm doing this, it's just so I can challenge this one guy. Right there. Just turn, you skyline, turn. Thank you. Drive right past the fucker. I'm gonna turn the sound effects back on. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, like from what I've seen, I'm actually really intrigued about this game. Like AI, no. That was not my fault. I did not do that. The AI, I should have waited. Oh, fuck off, game. That one was not my fault. The skyline, the AI did that. It cut me. Ugh. I should have waited first, man. Fuck's sake. That's taken away my win bonus. How many miles have I driven? 265. Yeah, we'll get to 600. Alright. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking flashbang you. Okay, what the fuck? That Impress is actually going for it. It's actually sending it. I mean, I respect that. But get back here, you scumbag. I'm gonna absolutely kick your ass, mate. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, Supra. You see, ladies and gentlemen, that was not my fault. The AI did that on purpose to try and stop this race. I love and hate this game's AI. And again, it's a game from 2006, so. Yeah, the Skyline definitely needs handling and tyres. Well, I suppose the tyres aren't really the problem. It's got good enough tyres as it is. It's just, I suppose it's just everything else really. We just need to focus on the handling side. And then we will move on. More power. Although we will need to get the max body tune at some point. It's another Evo. Racing a lot of Evos today. We'll follow the Evo. You might get an initial lead, but that's okay. Look, it's corner. The only thing I'm gonna say about the game Clutch for when it comes out next year is its handling needs to be on point. Like, genuinely, the game's handling needs to actually be good. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a little bit of arcadiness, but sometimes it just feels better not to drift, or drift when you want to. Not like with Need for Speed, where the whole brake to drift bullshit. But again, I've never really had an actual problem with brake to drift. I've got to be honest. But when you go back and say play Underground 2, Underground 1, Most Wanted, Carbon, Pro Street, Undercover, even Shift 1 or Shift 2, and then you go and then you go and play, say, Hot Pursuit 2010. Or Most Wanted 2012, or The Run. There we go. Sorry, The Run. Its name escaped me. The Run. Need for Speed Rivals 2015. Payback, Heat, and Unbound. Like, the handling in those games is just so much nicer at times. Don't get me wrong. I will say this about Unbound and what Criterion did with that game. But the fact that they've maintained its support, like, they did a damn sight more than Ghost did with Heat. But at the same time, I don't blame Ghost for Need for Speed Heat's shortcomings. Because I'm gonna be honest, Need for Speed Heat was a step in the right direction for Need for Speed in terms of like handling and ways the story should have been told. Like, I liked that whole idea of the cops being like crooked and stuff. Like, that was fucking cool. Like, genuinely, that was I actually like that. And some of the memes that we got out of it, such as what was his name? Shaw. Fucking Officer Shaw, where he yells, "I'm gonna need those keys." If you've seen those memes, you'll know what I mean. They are fucking hilarious. I love those memes. They are genuinely funny. But yeah, it was actually, it's just so good. And like, what was his name? Mercer, Lieutenant Mercer. He wasn't bad either. I actually liked him. And it's hilarious to me because well, initially when I played Heat for the first time, I didn't know that Lucas, the guy in the garage, I didn't realise he voiced Lucio from Overwatch until like a couple of years after that, until my friends told me that. He actually was in a PlayStation Party. They're just like, oh yeah, Lucio voices this guy, and I looked it up, and I'm like, fuck off. Like, I genuinely didn't realise that. And then anytime I do play Overwatch and I do hear Lucio do anything, I'm like, yeah, that's just Lucas from fucking Need for Speed Heat. It's quite funny. I didn't know that. That was genuinely cool though. But I suppose if you were an Overwatch player and you bought Heat, and then as soon as you heard Lucas' voice, you'd instantly know it as Lucio from Overwatch. But I didn't know that until like a couple of years ago. I'm like, holy shit! Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm not a healer. I don't play healer. I'm gonna be real. I just stick with something a little bit more traditional, and I just shoot people with Windows sniper. But I don't snipe in Overwatch. Like, I mean, I have. I'm not good at it, so I just tend to don't tend to use the scope in it. I just tend to just spray and pray, really. You know, just fucking Oh, what's the fucking term from COD? Oh, that's gonna bug me because I know what it is. It'll come back to me. No, I've actually genuinely forgotten it. It'll probably come back to me, but you know what I mean? Where you don't ADS, you just fucking spray. And hope for the best. I'm not very good as a tank either. I've tried tank twice, and that just ain't my playstyle, you know. But I play healer in case we don't actually have a healer who's actually any good. No disrespect. I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone who is a healer main on Overwatch. Jenny, this ain't me throwing any shade at people, but you know what I mean. You'll occasionally get one of those healers who just where there's one healer who's doing everything, and then there's one focusing on fucking DPS. It's like, fuck off. Can't hear you. Wait, is that Wonder? Don't know what his requirement is. Okay, racing a second Wanderer. Well, tell me a minute. I'll look at it. I think it's the first one. Yeah, it's the first guy. It's the first guy on the list. Something breaker. Yeah, okay, this is a guy that... Oh, I wasn't expecting to race two Wanderers in one episode in here. Oh, you don't. Thank you. And that's a valid point that I just thought of, actually. If you need to race a specific Wanderer whose requirement is to drive Mitsubishis, does Skull Bullet count? Like, genuinely, does Skull Bullet count? Because he drives the prototype version of the Evo 10. So, and it is a Mitsubishi. So, would that count? I hope it does, because I might buy that. Because I don't want to have to waste money upgrading an Evo 8. At least I think it's an Evo 8. It was really an Evo 9 in this game. IX, so I don't know what IX is in Roman numerals. Hold on. I'm actually quickly going to look that up. Roman numerals. There we go. No, I just want to see what it is. What the fuck? No, I just want to know what it is. I just want to know what 9 is, because I've genuinely forgotten it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it is an Evo. It is an Evo 9 then. Okay. Fair enough. I've always been confused by Roman numerals, it has to be said. It's just like a way of seeing numbers that I just don't quite understand. It's just been like, uh-huh. Oh. I have another opponent up. Let's see who they are and what they want. And where they're going, actually. The interior, I was saying this about the channel. The interior isn't actually modelled half bad. It's actually decently modelled, to be brutally honest with you. I was like, Genki did a really good job of the modelling of the interior in this game. And I'll build that boost up. I don't think this is quite a twin turbo. Well, it is a twin turbo, but you know, that was quick. Oh, slow ass pretzel. I think I might buy that pretzel because it's cheaper. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. But when it comes to the one that requires an Impreza. It's a shame that this game only has 2 gens of Impreza, like the 22B style, and then the generation after that. I do really wish this game had a little bit more variety in its cars. But then again, I watched something about Importunity Challenge a while ago, saying that the reason as to why the game is so limited compared to, say, TXR3, in terms of map size, and the amount of maps, may I add, is because at the time, when they were making this game, they GameCube themselves, they've got this whole new engine, which I'm not sure whether this is an engine that they developed themselves, or whether it's something they licensed. I'm pretty sure most of the engines that they use is like something of theirs. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. I could be massively wrong though. But, yeah, when they were developing this, because the game's obviously in HD, well, 2006 HD at least, you know? It's in 2006 HD, right? And it's like 2006 HD, and trying to add all the cars and trying to add all the cars that they'd want, like let's say an NSX, an FCRX7, an R33, maybe, 8 6s you can buy, more Mitsubishis, like, you know, the fuck ugly Eclipse and the proper Eclipse, say like a the Lance as well, and, you know, more oddball cars, because that's the thing about GameCube games, they've always had more odd choices in cars. Like, of course they'll have, like, you know, the mainstays of JDM, R34s, Supras, S15s, S13s, Skylines, you know, Imprezas, Evos. They'll have all that, but then they'll just have some random shit. Like in, I know for a fact in Kaido Racer 2, there's a Daihatsu Midget. Yes, that is a name of an actual car. Well, K-Truck, I should say. So it's a K-Truck. It's a K-Truck. Yeah, that's in the game for some reason. So, yeah, like, especially in, like, Kaido Racer 2, there's a lot more oddities. And then you get some Euro stuff, like Lancias, Audis, VWs, I think. Like, I think there's a R32 Golf in that game. Which, again, is not something you'd actually expect. But I do wish for when GameCube do make the next TXR, I would really like for them to do, like, a new Kaido game. Because they've done traditional TXR, which is, you know, this, racing around the Tokyo expressways and stuff. But I would love to see, like, a modern take on Deku Extreme Racer Drift, or Kaido Racer, if you British. Like, yeah, like, if they were to do something like that, that'd be so cool. Like, and I mean that seriously, that'd be amazing if that was a thing. That'd just be absurdly great. I would love to see that. Or maybe, like, if they go back to TXR25 and add, like, some map expansions, like you go to other cities, like Osaka, or is it Nagoya in TXR3? Because I know they had Osaka as one of them, which is the one I was mostly stuck on in the R32. Yeah, it was either Osaka, no, it was Osaka and somewhere else. I think it is Nagoya. I probably said Nagoya. Please forgive me, that was a terrible pronunciation. But the point is, Like, I really want to know what they're gonna do with the TXR franchise, like next, because TXR 25 was quite the success. It has to be said, and I really want more TXR. You know, of course we have other games. Fucking hell. Are you a Wanderer? Don't know. Hold on. No, you're not. Oh, you're Aquarius or something. I think. Tough one of those ones. But as I was saying, I would love another TXR game. Whether it's another city or whether it's like the Toge style stuff, like as I said from like Kaido Racer, the Kaido series. Because they only did 2 games of, which is kind of sad. I would have loved like a third one, but hey, it is what it is. Because I know that TXR 25 does actually have some DLC, but it's just like extra rivals based off anime, I think. And then bear in mind they are animes that I've not fucking heard of. Personally, I would have preferred them to do something like a Wango Midnight expansion for that game instead. Considering that's what you're basically doing. You're basically playing a game based off that anime in a sense. It's like you're not driving a 240Z, but you kind of get my point, hopefully. But if you do get my point, then thank you. If you don't, then well, shit. Nah, but seriously, I would have hoped that was what they were gonna do instead of adding some random anime characters. I know this is coming from me, for people. Like, what the fuck? What absolute waffle am I talking about here? But I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say here. Like, that would have been cool if they did like a what the bloody hell. It's murdered that Eva, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that would have been great. Why do I keep doing that? It's a force of habit, I do apologise. And that Evo is just fucked off. Reeling you in, buddy. There you go. Thank you very much. I will take that. I will take that and up and off. I don't know why I say that like that. Yeah, comedic. That's why. I don't know, dude. How long have we been going? 45 minutes? Oh. Normally we'd be done right about now. Again, I'm just taking my time, really, just plodding along. Absolutely decimating people. As if I'm win, you know. Right, we will go back into the garage on that one. Luminous General. Oh, transmission of what heck? Fuck. Transmission level S. Nice. Stole King Hammer. Don't run on that car. Oh shit. How much is that gonna cost? That costs 3 mil. Yeah, we'll get a new transmission, I think. Yeah, I'll wait off until I get like the equivalent of some of the stuff actually. Like that's my plan really. Is I'm just saving up for when better stuff comes available. Yeah, I think I'll get. I don't know. Well, we'll hold off on that. I just realised something. This entire time, I've been running stock headlights. No. And stock bumpers. What? Crazy. Actually, I'll get the carbon hood as well. Because I will require that for a Wanderer. Wait, does that actually do anything? Oh, it does. Actually, adding a carbon hood does stuff to the car. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the Lambo doors. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Now the skyline is fully kitted out. Almost. Anyway, let me go back and check. Blood tears. Oh, those guys are mostly on the C1. Alright, we'll take care of them. Freedom Light. They're also on the C1. Okay. Juicy Heaven. They're all at PA. Okay. Aquarium. Oh, these guys are all in Shinkanju. Alright, cool. I just realized, guys. The funny. Oh, I'm fucking immature. But, of course, you guys kind of already knew that. Okay, we take that guy down, took that guy down, took that one down. Oh, okay, so all these guys are at the PA then. Yeah, all these guys are at the PA. What about the Bone? How are they doing? They're also at Shibara PA. Wow, one of them's actually on the Shibuya line. Okay, well, we'll start at the Shibuya line and then make our way onto the C1. Let's go to the Shibuya line, ladies and gentlemen. Shibuya, there we go, boom. Lovely. Wait, what? Oh, 2000cc something. Drive 20k, drive 20 plus Ks, weekends only. Uh-huh. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. And you're driving a 180SX, mate. Aha, you realise you're not gonna last long against a Skyline that has 700 horsepower, right? Oh, fuck, you know. Oh, well. You've got the best gearbox in the game now. Best transmission. So it's actually able to deal with the power quite well. Although again, it's a Skyline, of course it is. The Skyline, why wouldn't it? 700 horsepower, this is like nothing. This is just like, these are rookie numbers to like a Super or a Skyline. 700 horsepower? What? That's all you got? Yeah, I wish this game allowed you to have 1000 horsepower. Just like I wish fucking Need for Speed Heat also allowed... Yeah, Heat and Unbound allowed you to have 1000 horsepower. Don't avoid me in your fucking... Your Evo's green. And your neons are green. That's beautiful. Oh, that is definitely one of the highlights of this stream. A green Evo 9. I guess he's following us then. Alright, to the C1 we go, buddy. Keep up. Not like you're gonna be able to for much longer. No, I still haven't got what I was saying. The particular thing I was on about earlier. It's not no scoping. Well, I mean, technically, it would be classed as no scoping with Widow, but her rifle's auto, like fully auto when you don't aim down the sight. So that can't be it. I can't. It's not. I'm not no scoping people. Where's Widow? Fucking hell. I genuinely think what it could be called. Oh man. I've actually forgotten here. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, I just absolutely blocked that. Ow. Dickhead. Oi, accept the challenge, you blithering idiot. Thank you. Fucking hell. I could have sworn, like, when you flash your lights, it doesn't take as long as that. Pretty sure if I was playing this on an actual 360, which I would be doing, but as I'm sure you probably know by now, that the 360 is dead. Oh. That was sad. But yeah, like, if I had like the fucking the capture card, like the internal like PC version of the Elgato HD60, I probably would stop doing console stuff now. But alas, console days are long gone. In terms of recording, I must say. I mean, I still play some games on console, like Resident Evil and stuff. I really need to go back to that. I need to go back to Resident Evil. I mostly only bought it because I knew Ada was here. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate any further on it. Figure the actual reason out for yourselves. Anyway, not my point. The point was, what the fuck was I even saying? I was initially talking about Overwatch, then I started talking about console stuff. Yes, like, I still play stuff on console occasionally, like GTA. The two friends of mine who they're more console guys. Not that I have anything wrong with that. I'm not one of those fucking PC Master Race people. I fucking hate people like that. Like, genuinely, I fucking despise people like that. I'm being dead serious when I say this, but like, it doesn't matter how you play games. It's like, so long as you enjoy playing games on whatever, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, if you're able to play with people that you know your friends and that's like, it's cool. Like, nowadays, most games are cross-platform with console anyway. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win, really. I just pray that GTA 6 is actually going to be fucking cross-platform when it does come out. Perhaps that's what Rockstar are working on. It's probably not necessarily for GTA 6 itself, because I would like to assume, okay, this is going to be a hot take from me, by the way, that GTA 6 itself is done. Like, GTA 6 itself is probably finished now. But the reason as to why they've been taking so long is there's probably some polishing that they want to do, that Rockstar want to do. But at the same time, they're probably going to release the next iteration of GTA Online, like day one, and not release it like like a month later, like they did with GTA 5 back in the day. I was just like, bruh, why? But I'll be honest, I fucking love GTA Online, but at the same time, it just stresses me out, man. GTA Online really is. Like, I love GTA Online, but I also fucking hate it. Like, the random missions that you randomly get texts on from, like, random NPCs. about that one of them who's called Tom Connors. I can't remember what his deal is. Pretty sure it's to do with the casino actually. It's because it's to do with the penthouse. I think it's to do with the penthouse anyway. But yeah, I'm just like, no. I'm not doing your shit. I want to go do stuff for my fucking nightclub. They're an idiot. AI, the game just goes, nah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm going down here, dickhead. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing those shitty missions for you. Like, get fucked. Huh. I'll just go back in, man. I expected a lot more blue arrows. Oh. Oh no. Oh fuck. I didn't save. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Okay. Right. Just gotta reload the whole game. Wait. That doesn't work? Oh, bro, no. No fucking way, man. No way. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Are you actually kidding me? I didn't save either. That's the worst bit, man. Like, genuinely, that is the worst bit. I did not save. That's like fucking... Oh, so much progress lost. Oh, shit. Are you serious? Oh, when was my last save? When was my last save? Fucking scared now. I didn't want to go into time attack. Hello, Nisty. I wasn't expecting to see you here. No, we're not supposed to be in here. Fuck off. Oh. Oh, shit. I've got to do it again. Boys, I've got to do this all again. Are you fucking mad? Oh, why, bro? That is bullshit. I've got to do it all over again. I've got to do all those races again. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? I've got to do it all over again. Okay. Tell you what, guys. Tell you what, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be probably the next longest episode of the TXR, of Import Tuner Challenge. I've got to do all this shit again. Like, genuinely, I've got to do it all over again. Which, that in and of itself is a fucking headache. Wait, hold on, what were the Wanderers that I beat? This guy was one of them. Defeat, yeah, okay. This guy, drive 2k, or 20k. Clear line, yeah, that's fine. Was it Illusion B that I also raced? Custom tail lights. I don't think I did race him, but... Oh, I can't race him anyway, so it don't make a difference. This one as well. Striking hammer. Where is he on this list? I can't see him. Two of the same car. Okay, right. Okay. So, game plan is, for right now, I'm going to take myself a little break. Just a little quick smoke break. Then we'll have to redo all that. And every time I come back into the garage, I'm going to save. Constantly. Fucking hell. Gotta do all this shit again, dude. Unbelievable. And I've been streaming for an hour, and that's how it fucks me. I mean, I could just do a 9.5 or 11.5. Huh. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do an 11.5 of this. I'm going to get back up to where I was. I'm going to get back up to roughly where I was. Then we'll come back and continue. But... Or do I just leave this as it is? I could do that. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, okay. Plan is I'm gonna end the stream here. Have my smoke break. Then I'll come back. Do all of that same stuff again. Race the same 3 Wanderers. And do all that fun stuff. Get back to where I was. And then I will come back and I will start stream 11.5. So, I hate doing it like this, but when the game does do that, it does warm me up. So I'm gonna do my stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you guys shortly. I won't be too long, hopefully, and then we'll get right back into the action. So do forgive me, but I will be back in probably an hour or so. So, yeah, catch you shortly, and I will return when I'm ready.